Welcome back to Street Beat. If this is your year to help dreams come true, there are a lot of Detroit students who could use a little college financial assistance. Dr. Nat Pernick, Executive Director of Detroit College Promise, is here, and he brought scholarship winner Ken Cockrel III here to Street Beat. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us on, Ken.
Tell us a little bit about your program and how you're helping these young people get to college.
We have a guaranteed scholarship program for all Detroit Public School students just for living in Detroit, filling in some paperwork on time. Ken's one of our winners. We sign up kids kindergarten through 8th grade. We've got about 26,000 students signed up. When they're seniors, they tell us they want the scholarship. They have to fill in some paperwork, and then we send the money to the university.
Okay, now how big is your program? How many students do you actually help do this?
So far, in the first 4 years, we started at one school, and we've expanded. We have 350 students. We've given them about $110,000. And we also help them get other money. We've helped them get about $3 million in other grants. So we try to do what we can. As we raise more money, we give out all the money we raise, literally. So as we raise more, we give out more.
Okay, and what does a student have to actually do to qualify and be eligible to receive these funds?
Well, they can go online to our website, DetroitCollegePromise.org. There's a short form they fill in. We have a paper form. We go to the schools. They fill it in, and that's the registration. The deadline is, they have to do it kindergarten through 8th grade, and then in 9th grade, we make one last pass. The deadline's December 1st of 9th grade, so we've passed that. We've got almost all, I think, of the 9th graders have signed up, and that's really it. When they're a senior, they have to tell us, they fill in another form, tell us they want to go to college, where they're going, and give us some other paperwork, but it's pretty easy.
Now, Ken, you received one of these scholarships. What does that all that mean to you?
Well, that meant a lot to me, to receiving this scholarship, because I know in society today, college prices or tuition are going up, and just the opportunity to have a scholarship, it really meant a lot to me. Because me being in a family of about 5 children, me being the oldest, I wanted to help take the financial burden off of my parents, and that really meant a lot to me getting that scholarship, and it just motivated me to want to succeed more and try to get more scholarships. Because I know Detroit College Promise, they stayed involved with you. Like, they help you get their scholarship, and they'd often send monthly emails telling opportunities about other scholarships that were also available. And if you stayed involved with them, they would make sure they'd help you out.
Now, you were telling me a story about a 9th grader who received a scholarship and was absolutely amazed and surprised that he was actually going to be able to go to college.
Right, we give the 9th graders, and last year there were about 4,000, we give them actually a certificate. We give them copies of a letter from President Obama and from other people who, letters of encouragement. And yeah, it's just very exciting for them, because a lot of them, I mean, some of them, they come from good families, they know they're going to college, but a lot of them, nobody in the family went to college. They would be the first. And when they get this certificate, it's just a shock to them. It's not something they ever thought that they would get, that they'd ever get a scholarship, or that it was really realistic for them to go to college.
And now, how long are the scholarships for, and how much funding is available?
Well, last year the maximum was $550. It was one time. This year we're hoping for $1,000. We're hoping in 5 years to be giving $5,000 to $10,000 per student. We have to raise the money. We're not a government program. It's a grassroots program. We have people send us, $50, $100, $25, and then we are also applying to foundations and businesses to get more. But basically, we want as much community support, because the other point is it's not just about the money. We want to make the schools stronger, and the way for that to happen is for people to get involved in the schools. The schools that are strong have a lot of parents involved. The other schools, they don't have enough. So that's our focus, is using the money to get parents more involved and to make the school system a lot stronger.
Ken, what advice would you give our viewers if they are in need of a scholarship like this? How can they actually
I would definitely tell them to get linked up with Detroit College Promise, because you don't have to do that much to link up. Like, you can sign up through K through 9th grade, and the deadline, I believe, is December 1st. And I would definitely, there's a pretty good chance you get the scholarship. You sign up, and it's a pretty easy process. So I would definitely say link up Detroit College Promise.
Now, do they have to have a certain grade, average?
No. I mean, of course, we want them to do the best they can, but it's live in Detroit, be in DPS, do the paperwork on time. And because we don't want people to think that they won't get it. They will get it. if they meet these conditions.
Now, what can our viewers do to contribute funds to the program and help you get funded?
Well, they can go to our website, DetroitCollegePromise.org. We have a newsletter they could sign up to find out what's going on. They can click the donate button. Whatever they give is appreciated. And we're unique among most charities. Literally 100% of what they give goes to the scholarships. We have sponsors that cover our overhead, even credit card fees. So if you give $5, that $5, it's going to go into our bank account, and then it will go to a Michigan Public College or University for one of the kids, to Wayne State for Ken, or Michigan State or Wayne County Community College. So whatever they can do, and if they want to volunteer, they can give us a call.
Now, what inspired you to get involved and to do this?
Well, I was a professional student. I'm a pathologist and a lawyer. I went to school for 16 plus years. My parents were graduates of Central High School in the late 40s. So I know how important a strong education is. And I also want people in the future, I want my kids and grandchildren to live in Detroit. To do that, they want a strong city. And so if we want the next generations to be here, we have to build up the school system so that they'll stay here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for coming on Street Beat and telling us about this wonderful program. It's awesome.
Thanks a lot, Ken.
Okay. For more information, visit DetroitCollegePromise.org. Thanks to all my guests for coming on the show today, and see you next week on Street Beat. I'm Ken Bryant.